Soul Tribe.
We're a little bit early, so we won't say
are.
anything significant until everybody's on.
So, seriously, Vera's kitty cat ate her homework. Laura loves to eat paper.
She had a hard time with this one, though. She has
Yeah.
scratches all the way down.
So cute. Well, all right, Vera, here we are back.
Yeah.
Our fabulous friends. Let's see who's joining us today. Well, aloha, Roxy.
Aloha Hoy and our precious Allie and Nana Rosebud.
Thank you for joining us today.
Yeah.
We are happy to be back. It's been a very eventful week. We had the celestial happenings.
That was very cool.
It was. I was so excited to see all those shooting stars.
Yeah, and still feeling the energy of it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been pretty magnificent. Mama V. That's cute. Actress. But yeah, so that was an amazing, experience to have that happening. Our JW, I wonder where JW is.
He's right there.
Yeah.
Hi, David. Oh, where am I looking up there? Hi, David.
Yeah. But yeah, so we had our falling stars. What else did we have this week?
Well, it's not falling stars.
I know, it's the meteorite.
Shower.
I always think of falling stars because that's what it looks like to me. But yeah, very beautiful. And the energy, like you said, we're still kind of feeling it here. How about with you all? It'll help us to give us a little bit more oomph too.
We need oomph right now.
Yeah, exactly. Especially with Christmas time and the holidays and everything that's going on right now.
Hi, Spiritual Disco. Thank you so much for your gift.
Yeah,
that's so sweet.
That's so sweet. We have a little card over here. Our first Christmas card.
Our very first one.
Yeah. So today we're going to have, I know it's not time yet. We still have a minute, but this is going to be a really fun day because we have some super chat questions that came in today.
I think it's, what, 2 people?
Yes.
Okay.
And
Giselle?
just as a reminder, if you have any
What's the other lady's name?
dreams or
Viola.
questions that you would like to know, whether it's a past life, whether it's current life situation. We have a lot of birthmark questions for Vera. They want to know, you want to know about where your past life birthmark origin comes from, which is actually quite amazing, isn't it? Most of us have moles or birthmarks.
And those are actually really signs.
Yes. Exactly. And we carry those for a reason. And a lot of times they come from our past life, and it's a reminder for what we're going to go through in this lifetime. So if you have a mole or a birthmark you want to know about, you can ask in our super chat during our live show today.
And it's usually something that is a strength that it wants you to remember.
Yes, exactly. A lot of times people might think, maybe not you, but sometimes we think that it's a negative thing. It's like, oh my gosh.
Shot.
Right, yeah.
But that life was significant for you to remember.
Yeah, there's a strength to it. You survived it and what you went through it for and what you wanted to roll into this life and remember, and it is a strength. A lot of times it's love-based too, which is the most powerful.
Most of the time.
Most powerful strength of all. It's our superpower, huh?
Yes, it is actually. And Laura said yes.
Yeah. She says, I'm looking at that paper and I'm slobbering, waiting. Okay, so yes. So if you have any questions, you can ask them today. And let's see. Also, you can, if you're interested to have a reading with Vera, you can book your soul life reading. They're called that because it's not just this life. It's also past life or even future life, or what you do on the other side that you can discover in a reading with Vera.
Exactly.
So it's a soul life reading. And then as you can see, there's also a soul journey session.
Oh, I like that font.
I know, isn't that pretty?
It's really pretty.
AKA past life regression. So those are all things that Vera does. You can check out on our website. And all the art and everything we talk about, you know, my art that you see here today, you can find it on our website too.
Bracelets.
They're gorgeous. That's what you hear jangling, but they're so pretty. These are all handmade by Vera, and they're just lovely. So, okay. So we're going to dive into the world, the magical, mysterial, that's a new word, world of messages.
Yes, signs and messages.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. So Vera, do you want to share a little bit about this story?
Yeah. Basically, it's, sometimes when we have mishaps or something starts off the day with something goes wrong, how did you react to that? Does it ruin your whole day? Or do you look at it like, well, I'll get to that next time? I have a very special person in my life, and they have a very unique take, not unique, but an amazing look on life. And there was something that was going on at his job, and it was where finally another person was hired and everyone melded. Everybody was getting along. So it was kind of really the perfect environment. So then I don't know if it was the end of the day or middle of the day, whatever it was, the boss calls him into her office and proceeds to tell him that he's being transferred. So there was a mishap to begin with in the morning. His garbage disposal did not work, and he hardly ever used it. But for that particular day, for some reason, he needed to use it. Well, it was dead. It did not even turn on, from what I remember him telling us.
Right.
And so he thought, okay, well, I'll get to it after. And he thought it was really weird because he had just put one in, and he hardly ever uses it.
Right.
So he just went, oh, that's fine. I'll just fix it later. Then he goes to work, and this happens where he's transferred to another place that he's been to before. What are you doing?
Oh, well, I was just gonna, and you were saying that he said they told him he was gonna be transferred for like a year.
Yeah, and he never was.
And it was hard to work there too during that time,
Yeah.
right?
You mean
At where he was? Wasn't it like there was finally?
Well,
it was
finally they got the right people together.
Mhm.
Yeah, because at first it was a little toxic, and then it just started melding. With this new person adding. It was a new guy that came in that day.
right.
And then he proceeds to get told he's being transferred to another area
No,
that's very far away from where he lives.
no.
And he's worked there before, and it's toxic there.
Ah,
So he just, I think he said she said, well, if you don't want to go, just say so. And he goes, okay, I don't want to go. And it was like, well, too bad you're going.
you're like, wait a minute, you said
exactly.
just say.
Yeah. So he left the meeting, and everybody's going, oh, what happened? Like, they thought maybe he got a raise or something good, And he goes, well, I'm being transferred. And they go, what?
Oh,
That kind of situation. And they go, well, how do you feel about it? And he goes, well, I guess I'm needed somewhere else. And this person, I'm telling you, I hope to have him on the show at some point, because he's a very, very powerful healer. So he just made up his mind that he's done in that job. He's done in that office. He's done all he was supposed to do in that office. And then he's moving on to a different place. And then he's needed there for whatever reason, And I'm just going, I wish I had that attitude.
That's what a spiritual
Yeah,
way to
very,
look at it.
Yes.
And it's hard sometimes to be above negativity when
especially
we're
knowing you're
upset.
going into I don't want to say viper pit, but
Well,
it might feel like
yeah.
that at times.
Plus, it's so much farther away to have
Yeah.
to commute.
And especially knowing that you're going to an icky place.
Right.
And
it just got perfect there.
Exactly.
As best as could be.
So on the way home, he asked God that if this was going to be something positive, that he's needed elsewhere, because he does help people once he's there. Like if some guy used to go in his office, the one that he was at before, and he would say, please heal my arm. And he was a customer.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And so he comes in every once in a while. He goes, touch my arm.
Yeah.
So he thought, well, maybe if I'm needed somewhere else to help people, then, give me a sign. Mm-hmm. And the sign he wanted was that the garbage disposal would work.
Oh my God.
And guess what?
What?
It worked.
That is amazing.
Hi, Chelsea.
That is amazing, though.
Yeah.
You know what I love about
it?
That
Was dead.
Yes.
It was dead. There was clicked it and there was nothing there.
That's incredible.
Yeah. And then turned it on, it worked.
And see, and that's how our angels, our guardian
Mhm.
angels, this is a depiction of a guardian angel, our spirit guides, the other side, can give us a message in many different ways, but one of them is electrically.
Yeah.
You know,
a
through
lot of
lights
times it's
and-
electrical.
It is. Like
right,
you-
Mary?
Yes, your printer might turn on by itself
Uh-huh.
or what have you, different things like that.
Right.
So it's amazing that happened,
Yeah.
especially after it was just dead.
Yeah.
And you know what I really loved about this too is he asked for a very specific sign.
Mhm.
So sometimes we might not see a message or a
Yeah.
sign, but that one was
Because
very
he's like in a
specific.
position where he doesn't have to work. He just wants to work 2 more years. That's why they tried to promote him at the other place to manager. Didn't want it.
Oh, I
Just
understand.
wants to work there and help people. That's all he wants.
Wow.
You know, just for the 2 years that he wants to work. So that was perfect. You know, but it's
Yes.
still challenging, guys. So it's our
Yeah.
attitude. That's what I really love about it. You know,
Yes.
because it's still not going to be a great sign, you know,
Yeah.
because it's still a challenging place to work, but there's something there that he has to go and do.
And that's
Yeah.
like that saying that we've heard so many times before, a blessing in
Yeah.
disguise, because we don't know what is going to
Yeah.
happen there. That might be just an amazing experience for him or for other people that
Right.
get to have him there.
Right.
And it reminds me of a very beautiful, special person in our life, thanks to you, that had an injury but came to stay with us. It was such a
Oh, my
it
cousin.
was-
Yeah.
Yay.
Hi,
We love
Elsa.
her. But
She got to stay with us for 2 weeks.
yeah, and of course it's the blessing in disguise. Well, obviously getting injured is
well,
an
she's
awful
been
thing to
in
go
and out of the
through.
hospital all year.
Yeah.
You know, from falls and breaks and stuff like that. So it was like, and she actually hurt her back really bad.
Yeah.
So she can't walk, you know, she has to have a walker. So, you know, when she first came, she was like a bundle of nerves because you don't know what you're coming into.
Yeah.
Right. So,
Yeah.
since I haven't been here for a long time.
Yeah. And the blessing part of that is that it really was just so beneficial for her healing. She was telling you, right?
Yeah. Oh my God. She raves about it daily.
It's so nice to
Yeah.
get to be around people when you're trying to heal instead of having to be alone. Not that she'd be completely alone. I don't know
Well,
everything.
she is
that-
alone except for her brother that helps her a lot, but he
Mhm.
works, you know. So,
Yeah. But it turned out to be amazing because she had to spend this amazing time with you.
Yeah,
and
she's just on cloud 9. I mean, she calls me many times a day
Mhm.
and just says, I'm not hurting. I feel so good. I gave her some crystals that she can use whenever she's feeling down or, you know, just to cleanse herself and stuff. It's really magical. It really is. And it's attitude.
Exactly. And isn't that the truth? Because
Mhm.
what we focus on is
Yep.
what we manifest,
Mhm.
not only within us, but around
Correct.
us.
Yes.
Yeah.
yes.
And so that's really great how the gentleman that you're talking about was able to transform what we would conceive or perceive as a negative into a
Right.
positive. And that makes our life a less bumpier road.
Yes.
Makes it a positive thing.
Because we have lessons, we might as well be open to learning,
Exactly.
you know, whatever it is that we're supposed to learn there.
Yes. Better for our health, better for our mind. It just makes it better.
Yeah, like Nana just said, the best blessings come out of negativity.
Yes. Isn't that the
It's very
truth?
true. Because look where
Absolutely.
we are right now.
Yes.
You know, from all the turmoil and all the stuff that happened.
Yes.
And oh my God, this is like bliss.
It is. It
Yeah.
is because, you know, if you don't have anything, if we wouldn't have gone through anything,
Right.
then we wouldn't have been able to gain like
Or
healing
appreciate.
within ourselves
Yeah.
and be able to share anything.
Right.
Then it's just amazing how it all works out.
Exactly.
That's what we go through we can make it our strength
Exactly.
for
Oh,
what
I
we
forgot
do
to
with
tell
it.
Elsa we're on.
Oh.
Oh, well. I'll tell her
We'll
after.
tell her after, yeah.
Yeah. So, do you have anything else on that one?
Let's see. Well, we wanted to ask you, Soul Tribe, have you ever asked for a very specific sign and got it? We'd love to hear your thoughts.
Yeah.
I remember one time, and I've shared this before, but I
Put
love
them in the
this.
comments.
Yeah, please do. one time I asked for the sign and I was very specific. I wanted, if it was a yes answer, then I would wanted a flower, either white, purple, or yellow. And if it was no answer, I wanted like an orange flower, something like that. The very next day, I got a bouquet of flowers and they were all the yes colors, purple, white, and yellow. I was kind of really amazed by that.
Yeah.
And so that was an example of being very specific. And also, you want to put a timeline on it.
Exactly.
Yeah. You don't want to get your message in a month and you're like, okay, what was this message for?
Yeah.
I don't even remember. Oh, feathers and trinkets. That's a good one.
There you
Oh,
go.
yeah. That's a good one.
That's the angels as the feathers.
No, you're reading my mind.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was thinking too.
555, change.
Mhm.
Yeah. Somebody else has seen 555 a lot.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, I know. I won't say it because
Oh.
I don't have permission, but yeah, somebody else is going through that. A lot of people right now, a lot of clients and soul tribers are going through change. So it's exciting.
It
really
is.
is. It's sometimes scary, but it's exciting.
Yeah, I know. Lately, I've just been going around the house. I'm so excited. Because there's so much happening
Yeah.
right now for a lot of us. Like the gentleman you were just talking about,
Mhm.
he's got this big change, but he's making it into this positive thing. So
Yeah.
I'm just really curious to see what's going to happen on the next leg of his journey.
I know.
So
and then
keep
the
us
thing
posted.
that happened with your mom when it was
Wow.
in the middle of the night, she got up and for some reason she thought about this person because he's come over.
Yes,
and
it's the same
The
man.
minute she thought of what was it, the instant she thought about him, she heard an big electrical pop.
Yeah, that's
amazing.
amazing.
I'm telling you, this guy is powerful.
He is.
I had lunch with him or dinner actually, because we went to a play, and I could barely contain myself at the dinner. I mean, I felt like I was levitating. I'm not joking. And on the way the car, and I didn't want to say anything, because I don't want to
Mhm.
oh, you're so powerful, that kind of stuff, But oh my God, yeah. In the car, I thought I was going to vibrate out of the car.
I remember you saying.
It was amazing. I just love it.
And then the day after he came to visit us here at the house, we hung out for 4 hours.
Yeah.
And the next day, because I've been having my elbow has been
your
hurting because
thumb?
I have it what? My thumb?
Your thumb was hurt.
I thought you said
Sorry.
I thought you said your bum. I don't know.
Well, that hurts too.
Yeah. Anyways, my thumb and my elbow because of injury, and then
6s are good.
the next day,
So is
all
13.
day, my hand was tingling. And Vera was like, that's because he healed you. And
Yeah.
being around he's a
not-
powerful healer, like
It's
Vera
not
said.
even
And so,
like, how do you say it? It's not an intentional direction. It's just
Yes.
the energy in the room.
exactly.
Because
Because our cells can even pick up on
Exactly.
energy. That's why we want to protect
and you were sitting
ourselves.
the closest to him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
true. But that's one of the reasons why we want to protect ourselves, because we want to protect ourselves. We can pick up on
Yeah.
energy, whether if it's negative. I mean, of course, not in this case, but I'm just saying,
Yeah.
but also the positive,
Yes.
like that healing energy,
Yeah.
which is awesome.
Yeah. And that 666, it's not a bad number. It's actually what Sylvia said. What was it? Nero's address.
Right.
And I guess Nero is negative, so then they made it into a negative number. But
Right.
it is not. It's an awesome number.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. It's like,
You're
It's like-
absolutely right, Allie.
well, it added up. Oh, yeah. See, that's
And
turning
9 is mhm.
something conceived as negative into a positive.
Mhm.
And 9 is
999.
yeah, as his number.
Yeah,
Mother
power
God's
number.
number.
So isn't that cool?
It is very, very cool.
Yeah.
It's just fascinating how a lot of times in history, not the 666 thing, but a lot of times in history, something that's actually not bad is construed, like the black cat. And then the black
Yeah,
cat has a
poor
bad
kitty
name.
cats.
Yeah. Or different feminine symbols, like witches and all
Right,
that kind of thing,
right,
but it's not
right.
necessarily
Yeah, no.
negative. All right. What's the difference between manifesting and asking for a sign?
Well, once you get the sign, well, actually, the action of asking is manifesting. right then and there. It's almost instantaneous. So
Mhm.
we just have to be aware of it, because a lot of times we have it come back to us and we're like, oh no, that's not it. You know, the sign.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then we'll go say, oh, well, I want a new message.
Yeah.
Because we're doubting it.
Yeah. And that's when you get all confused.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see now. What's next on the list here? Okay. So sometimes we get messages that we didn't ask for.
Mm-hmm.
So that happens too.
Mm-hmm. A lot of times.
You know what's interesting about that? I just wanted to say, because it actually fits with what we're going into next.
But
is the
13 is
dreams.
growth and transformation, I believe.
See, that's really interesting.
I just looked it up.
Yeah. Because obviously many of us know about the Templars and how 13 got a bad rap because they were rounded up. But it's not the number itself isn't bad. In fact, it ends up to be a 4. And so that's actually
a good number of
yes.
foundation. Yeah.
I always when I think of 4, I think of God. I think of the 4 directions and that type of thing. Yeah. Okay. So, dreams. Sometimes we don't ask for a message and we get messages when we're not looking for them, like say in our dreams. And that's where your virtue angel
has your 666.
I think it was
Blaze?
Oh no, I think it was.
Yeah, because that's manifesting spiritual growth and development, fulfilling your spiritual purpose. So that's good. Okay.
So I was just going to say that your virtue angel has your back. A lot of times we don't even ask for a sign, and we might be going down a path that, like say, that because of cell memory from a past life, this might not go in a good direction. So your virtue angel is going to be able to help you take what you've lived before and apply it to now. Even when you're not asking, you can get messages about a past life from your virtue angel. It's not a negative thing. It's an amazing thing to help you. But we're going to move into dreams now. And
the purple blaze, why do you think Templars are so fascinating? Hey, Julia.
And you know what I love about that, Vera, is we resonate to certain things for a reason.
Yes.
So in other words, sometimes if you really resonate to something like that, in other words, you've had a past life.
Well, look at England. Nana Rosebud said, a black cat is good luck.
Oh, see?
Love that. And of course, America had to do it different.
Dang Americans. I'm just teasing.
Yeah.
Well, hello,
Maybe it could
sweetheart,
be
to you too, Julia.
Yeah.
Everything that happened and so many escaped. Yeah,
a lot didn't.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why the 13 is supposed to be bad, but it's not.
Okay, so we are going to step into the world of dreams now with Giselle's super chat question. We got this ahead of time.
Is it
so
Giselle
long?
Bukshin?
It could be. All right, here we go. All right. Giselle's question. Okay, here we are. Okay. So this is good. Giselle is using the information, like, for example, asking for a message. So you can do that too, and then get a dream about it. Okay, Vera suggested before I go to bed to ask how the office romance past life turned out. Well, that's what I did in October, and I dreamt this. I had a dream that there was a guy next to me in bed, and he was cuddling me, and he said, I love you. Then I hear him say, essence of intention, and your essence is beautiful. When I woke up, the time was 1:33 in the morning. About 2 weeks later, I have another dream. I'm in a really beautiful meadow or a field, and the same guy is next to me. And I'm laying on his arm. He's wearing a light pink dress shirt and light colored pants. I ask, where are we? And he says, we're on the other side. I just wanted to see you. and I feel like I'm slightly annoyed with him. Then I see my sister. Yeah.
That's funny.
Then I see my sister, and she's not in the field with us, but I see her in my mind's eye. And she says, "You might as well recover here. You won't be able to recover anywhere else."
As well.
Yes.
Very smart.
Now, there's a second dream. Would you like to respond to that first?
Oh, the
Vera?
first one, yeah. Okay, so first of all, it was something about pink, right?
He had a light pink shirt on.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
pink is for rejuvenation. So in essence, your sister telling you to stay there is for rejuvenation. So that was like the best place for you to get that. And actually, the person that was with you and that you were laying next to or whatever is your soulmate. So he was visiting, getting you ready for the next stage of your life because there's going to be changes coming. So you did have a brief past life with him in the 1900s. And I don't know if you're not confusing him, but the face that you have for your soulmate is so similar to some person that she's around now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So there might be that little, like, is it him or, it's not him, but the essence of the relationship in the future will be. So you had a brief past life with your soulmate because usually they're very brief. And in the 1900s, you left him because you felt that he flirted too much with other people, and you didn't have the self-confidence in that lifetime to be able to know that you were enough. And that's what your message is for this life, is that you are enough, and to be confident in everything that you do, not just relationship-wise. So the reason why you felt like he was flirting with other people, or the real reason he was flirting, it was not in any way to demean you or to make you feel bad. He was just such a nice person that when he saw that someone was down, he would try to pick them up, try to make them feel better. And, so he would lightly flirt, and you could not handle that in that lifetime. So, yeah. So that was what happened in there. And that's your life lesson in that life, plus it's coming into this life because you didn't learn it in that lifetime. So I already said you might be putting somebody else's face to that because it's going to be the same lesson in this lifetime. So just be confident in everything that you do, because it's pretty amazing.
Well, here's something very interesting that I want to share.
Okay.
There was a second dream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to read it to you because this is fascinating. Really, it just really sounds she's picking up on that life because she says, "I'm dressed in an outfit from the early 1900s, and I caught the same guy flirting at a party."
Yeah.
So she was having a bleed through from this past life. It was just coming through. I immediately walk away. I tried to hide in a walk-in closet or pack my things, and he came after me. I didn't want to talk to him. I'm holding back tears, and he's not letting me leave. I knew subconsciously he would never let me leave and that he loves me deeply. Then shortly after I woke up.
Yeah.
Wow.
I thought it said shortly after we made up.
Oh, made up. Yeah. I thought she woke up. I'm glad they made up.
Yeah, they made up.
Oh, they made up.
But it's still, what's interesting about that life is that you guys didn't stay together.
Oh.
It was because it was too much for you to see him giving other people attention. And it's like you knew that he loved you, but you still have that in that past life, that low confidence that you wanted just his attention on you, and that was it. So, you guys didn't stay together.
Well, I would love for us to share the Dominion Angel so that when Giselle sees this, that she can check out this angel. And the reason I want to share the Dominion Angel for all of us to remember that what your Dominion Angel does, because we each have one, especially for you, and she's with you through every lifetime. She records and reminds you of your amazing, beautiful light that you have in your soul, and realizing our strengths and our beauty of our soul, which is our kindness, our goodness. We would never feel insecure again.
Yeah.
And I understand when we're
And
in
what
life.
she did was she left him, and he just went downhill. So he didn't
Oh,
live long.
I see.
Yeah.
He was
And
beside
yeah,
himself.
and then she went on to find someone else that was like totally, you know, just paying attention to her, and that's exactly what she wanted. But it was such a toxic relationship because
Oh,
it was like he wouldn't let her have friends. He wouldn't let, it was the opposite of what she wanted or what she had.
yeah. He was
Yeah.
possessive.
Possessive, yeah. And she
Oh,
interpreted that as love, and it's
right.
not. Yeah.
Right. And that's the amazing thing about when we feel so good about ourselves, that security and that confidence and just in feeling our
Mhm.
self-esteem and our self-worth is the most attractive quality.
Yeah.
And it's what
Yeah.
really,
And you know what I
just feels
really
so
love
good.
right now too, and we're talking about synchronicity and signs and all
Mhm.
that. Before Julia ever even knew that we were going to talk about this, she brought up pink. And then there's pink in the dream. So it's kind of like
Wow.
you're supposed to be here, right time. Yeah, we're
Mhm.
supposed to all be together.
Oh,
Hi,
see,
Venus.
I
I
love
want to sing that
that.
song, Venus, if you will.
Wow.
Heart sick, yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
see.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's a great reminder. And sometimes when life gets us down,
Mhm.
fears creep up, whether it's cell memory from a past life or it's just our experience in this life.
Yeah.
We can even use the image of your Dominion angel,
Yeah.
like almost like a meditation, like a waking meditation, reminding you and feeling your
Mhm.
self-worth of your soul, because who you are on the other side is who you are now.
Exactly.
And over there, we don't have any fears. We feel
Mm-mm.
amazing.
Yeah.
And we are amazing. It's a
Yeah.
great reminder.
Yes, exactly. Oh, Angus is still around. I don't think he's going anywhere.
I think Venus likes your song.
Oh, really? When she sings?
I think so.
Oh.
Got little cute faces.
Oh, I think I sang it when I saw that.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, it is sad, but there's also lessons to it, so you don't repeat the same situation.
Right,
So that's why you're
exactly.
dreaming about it. That's why he's bringing it up to you, so that you don't do that with another relationship.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So I think that's perfect for Giselle,
yes, absolutely.
wherever you are.
Yeah, because then we can turn it around in this life.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to find a life partner. And that's the thing. It all starts in our desire, right? Because that could be picking up on our chart. And we just want to make sure that we give ourselves the opportunity to do that
Oh,
by going out.
I forgot to tell you we're on the show right this minute. I love you. That was Elsa.
Aw, she's cute.
I had to answer it.
This song is nice.
Yeah.
Oh, you should watch it on YouTube. But anyway, so a lot of times when there is something that we are really drawn to, it's because it's in our chart. It's something that we want for a reason.
and then
right?
plus we have to feel like we already have it.
That's a part of
That's-
manifesting.
That's what the Native Americans do for,
Mhm.
people think they pray for rain. They don't pray for rain. They pray that thank you for the rain.
The gratitude,
Yes,
exactly.
yes.
So what's amazing about that information is that what you can do, Julia, is you can feel how you would feel having that joy, or
Mhm.
connecting with that person, feeling happy that you're doing this and that, and that joy and that kind of energy and feeling, the feeling
Yeah.
is what brings it to you even more like a magnet. It brings it that much closer.
And then feeling that you're stuck in a rut is getting you prepared for the new beginnings. So then you start feeling like, why am I stuck? What do I need to do to keep moving forward? That kind of thing. And then it snaps and it happens.
You know what I love about that is that it encourages that searching.
Exactly.
And that sometimes is why we chart those little down periods, those little
Desert
in-between
period,
periods,
desert
so that we can
period.
find
Yes.
that,
Yes.
to learn that,
Yeah.
so that we're ready for the next phase.
Yes. That's awesome, Purple Blaze.
That is. I
Because you
love
are a
it.
bundle of love.
Yes.
All right. So what's the next one?
Okay, here we go. Next dream is, oh no, it's not a dream. This is a question.
Oh, okay.
Super chat question from Viola.
Okay.
Viola's question.
Is it Viola or Viola?
It's Viola.
No, I don't know. It could be Viola.
Okay.
Okay.
Viola's question is, we've had recent changes at work. and I'm feeling uncertain. Will I leave the team I'm currently on and join another team in the new year? If not, is there any sabotaging behavior that I still need to be aware of? I don't feel that I fit in this team anymore.
Yeah. Well, and you're getting those feelings because it's time to move on. And that's what's going to be happening in the new year, because it is not a fit anymore. You've already learned everything you were supposed to in that time or wherever you are, and now it's on to something new. So keep your eyes open for the opportunities, because sometimes not sometimes, always, when the door closes, 10 more open, but we're so distraught about the one closing, we don't see all the 10 open.
Yes. And that's what I love about the example that we started off with, the story about the new door opening is a new job. Even though it's an hour farther away,
there's something good that's going to come from it.
Exactly.
And even if you just help one person, you've done your job.
Yeah, because who knows who that person could help.
Yeah, exactly.
Leaving soon? Question mark.
I'm leaving soon. How soon is soon? What's soon to you?
Yeah.
It's within the next year. Yeah. But if you're already feeling like something's not right and there's sabotage going on, then it's time to move on. And if you don't move, and maybe there's more lessons there, but then the universe is going to go, sorry, you're staying here too long, and kicks you in the ass.
It's true. And
sorry.
Yeah. In the bum.
There you go. Yeah.
But it's so true.
Yeah.
Because when we're supposed to move and we're not moving, that's when it can get a little uncomfortable, the way that we're thrust out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But that's why it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's getting us to move.
It wants you to see that. And
Yes.
and if you've done everything that you can there to, try to fit in or do, the thing is keep doing your job and then look for something else.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we are almost in the middle of Christmas. Like I think next Saturday is the week before Christmas, if I'm not mistaken. So it's a coming. It's easy for me to say. But we will be live next Saturday. That's our plan. And we are looking forward to joining you back here. Now, Vera, was there anything else that you wanted to share with our fabulous friends?
That's just we love you and we're so happy to be back.
Oh, we are.
Doesn't it feel great?
It does. I love it so much. I've really missed it. It just feels like you're all right here in the room with us.
Exactly.
Yeah, and we've been talking to different.
And that's what sometimes people think that too. It's much more fun to go on your own though.
Yeah.
But if you have to have that lesson, Vera Espana, then there you go.
And Eric is saying it sounds like the same situation with me at work.
And you'll know when it's time to go.
Yeah.
Oh, we love you too, everybody.
Grateful you're back. We're so grateful too to have you here. It's been so much fun. We've been talking with
Soul Tribe.
We've been talking with different friends in our Soul Tribe that are going to come and visit us. Already making plans. I'm really excited. We had our first person here. She spent 2 weeks, as we already said, and she really felt amazing amount of healing energy in here.
Because she's going, I've never felt that much energy in my life.
Yeah, and all your crystals didn't hurt either. It's pretty nice in here. You'll see. It's a crystal museum when you come. So,
Hopefully we'll have furniture back then.
Yeah. We have one thing.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
All right. Well, we love you all. We hope you have a really great day. Look for those signs. Look for those signs. Ask for those messages, and please share it in the comments. Any of our videos, we'll see those comments and
talk about it in the next show. Whatever.
Bring your super chat questions with you next week.
Oh, we're going to do a tour of all the crystals we have laying around.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
You guys pray that I find my box of beads, my crystal beads, because I'm missing one box. That is very, very important.
Of course, that's the box that you need.
That's the box I need.
For our beautiful,
thank you.
Beautiful bracelets that you make, Vera.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, we love you all, with you in spirit. And Vera,
Chrissy,
journey with us.
Yay! Bye, everybody.